Every English learner, after spending years and years with English language, he ultimately knows and understands 95% of English language. What kind of 5% of English language which he does not know is literary slangs, expressions, and certain terminologies regarding specific fields. For example, if I say pharmacognosy, if I say this, what is meant by this word, certainly you wouldn't understand until and unless you are related to this field. So this knowledge only comprises of 5%, but despite of having our command on 95% of English language, we are still unable to produce even 10 to 15% of English language knowledge through our mouth. In fact, we are unable to speak this language. What is the reason? What is the logic? The logic is that first of all, you have to understand, you have to make this thing in your mind that you are not alone in this race who is claiming that we know 90 to 95% of English language, but we cannot produce even 15 to 20% of English language. The reason is that we have to dig out the reasons, and we have to work on the reasons, because in fact reasons are the problems, and behind these reasons there are solutions to these things. So first of all, you have to understand you should not fall into inferiority complex, you should not criticize yourself, you should not have this negative self-talk that I can't do this, how I can speak English language. Each and every learner should have to speak English language, and he can speak English language. If I can speak English language with my own accent, you can also speak English language. This is the proof of every layman, because you have spent lots and lots of time on this language. You have worked so hard. You have in fact fulfilled this brain. But how to extract? Like you have a ripe fruit, you have a ripe lemon. Now you have a ripe lemon in your hand or at your palm. Now you have to squeeze it to get or to extract its juice. The same thing happens with your English language. Now just imagine your brain is ripened. It's just like a ripe fruit or ripe lemon. Now you have to squeeze it and to extract the juice of English language in the form of your spoken English. This is the only thing. This is the only thing you have to understand. You have to understand that your mind is now mature enough to produce specific sentence patterns. But what kind of process you have to take into account? Because only 3 months are left before the inception of 2025, and I want all my subscribers, all my viewers to utilize these 3 months. So you can welcome 2025 as a person who can speak English in a better way. So 2025 would be the year of your jubilance, would be the year of your exuberance, and would be the year of your fluency. If you take into account and if you can only follow the specific measures which I am going to discuss. First of all, my dear audience, the first step, the first reason, the first problem, and the first solution, because I am going to discuss the reasons, the problems, the solution in one thing. The first reason, the first solution, the first problem is with every English learner, he imagines that he is practicing a lot. Yes, the specific word is practicing every single day. This is the thought process of every English learner, that he is practicing every single day. What kind of practice you are doing? You are practicing your English language, you are doing your practice in English language in the form of watching English movies, very good. You are reading articles, news, blogs, and you are also consuming the content in English language by watching the YouTube videos in English language. Very good, excellent. You are doing the great job. But the problem with this absorption, the problem with this practice is that you are not actively participating in this practice. Very good. You are consuming all strata of knowledge in form of reading, in form of listening, in form of writing, all very good. And you are spending more and more time with English videos, with English cartoons, with English movies, each and everything which we are telling you, which we all English trainers are telling you. You are doing all the great, but the problem with your practice is that you are not actively participating. How you can actively participate? You are inculcating, you are consuming more and more knowledge. Now it's the time to utilize, to reproduce, to create, to give your mind a chance to produce sentences. And it's a specific moment, it's the right time to give your mouth muscles the chance to produce sentences. This is like a gym work. Now it's the gym work time for your brain, for your mouth, for your mouth, so it will produce specific sentences. Now you just have to produce, and you just have to follow up the specific formula. You have to select the time, specific time, whether it is morning time, evening time, night time, which time is suitable for you. When you consider that this is my best time, when I can speak English well, when I can produce, I am certainly emphasizing on this point, I can produce through my mouth by applying the techniques of self-talk, shadowing, imitating, and monologue, all these kinds of techniques. You have to do it by self-practice, self-practice. You have to produce. Just choose a topic. If you cannot choose a topic, if you are just confused what kind of question I have to prepare, what kind of topic I have to prepare for my speech, every day a new content, how I can thought, how I can think of. This is your problem. Your problem is solved by Google generator questions, or Google question generator. If you just search in the Google bar Google question generator, and you will see a website is open, and every day you will see multiple questions on Google, and you can just choose one topic and can search material about this topic and speak at loud through your mouth. It's the time to do your rehearsal. It's not the time to sit idle and just consume knowledge. Very first thing. Now the second thing is that you have to build up the vocabulary. If you have already mugged up your mind, it's the time to utilize this brain vocabulary before it goes into rust, before it goes into passive section. You have to just activate your vocabulary. I am not saying that you should learn 15, 30 or 100 words. Just learn 15 words. How you should learn? You should not learn them in separate way, that I am learning mesmerizing, I am learning eloquent, I am learning beautiful, I am learning established embellishment and its meaning. No, not at all. Which topic you are selecting, on that topic you will find the vocabulary. Now it's the time, just highlight this, just outline the and underline the words. You are underlining the words which are the main points. Now take those words, search for the synonyms of those words, search for the synonyms of those words on which you are going to speak. Now you have to interchange, you have to exchange the words which you have searched with the words in the paragraph. You have to utilize the new words. again with some different exercise. I will have a video on it. Describe a beautiful setting with different kind of synonyms. Again, I will produce different kind of videos. Now you have to utilize synonyms, different kind of synonyms, different kinds of idioms, different kinds of antonyms, just to describe the same setting, same paragraph, same topic with different words. It will give your mind, it will give your mouth a chance to produce the same situation with different vocabulary. Now the last thing happens, and the last thing is that to believe yourself that you can do this, and certainly you will do this. Every day you have to do, you have to tell your brain, you have to tell your brain that it is the game of your mind. It is the game of dedication. It's the game of hard work, determination, and how much hard work you are putting every single day. Of course, it's difficult. Of course, it's challenging, but you have to challenge your brain every day that I have to do my practice. I have to utilize this method for 30 days, for 1 month. And after 1 month, you have to analyze personal reflection, how much progress, how much improvement I have got, what areas of my strength and what are the areas of my weakness. You have to do it deliberate attempt. Don't leave it on the courses, on the online classes, because they are just our edge. They are not sufficient. The sufficient is how you are doing with every single day, because somewhere I have read that there is a rock of success, and you have to see, you have to reflect that beneath this success there are tears, dedication, determination, and all these hard work, fatigue, sometimes tired, sometimes unwillingness, all these mixed kind of feelings. When you are overcoming these, then there is the rock of success, then there is the trophy of fluency. Never forget it. And if you like this video, kindly share it with at least 10 friends of yours, so that they can get benefit of it. And certainly it is a boosting factor for me, it is a boosting motivation for me to make much more informative videos. Because every day, if you are going through the phenomena of how I can do this, I will do it tomorrow, delaying some situation is the main factor towards your disappointment. And with this positive note, I end this video, and I hope that you have got the point. If you got the point, certainly share and like and subscribe this channel and hit that bell icon, and stay tuned with this channel for years and years, because I am going to have a collection of devoted learners who can respect teachers, who can even comment in a respectable way. So this is the reward of. So with this positive note, I end this video. Till the next video, stay happy.